One's a former NFL star turned esports coach.
But I was getting the stink eye from my wife. She's like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "Nothing."
And one's a dad who can't stop playing Rocket League.
These kids these days, they're like, blah, 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 blah. We're used to jump and run.
Together, they welcome you to Ahman Green's Gamers Lounge.
Welcome to Ahman Green's Gamers Lounge. I'm your host, Ahman Green. I'm rolling solo at the moment, but I will have the crew, or part of the crew, join in with me. So how's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's doing well. We are live everywhere. We're on Twitch, Ahman Green TV. We're on YouTube, Ahman Green's Gamers Lounge. We're on LinkedIn, on my LinkedIn account, and Twitter Live. What's up, everyone in those places? Hope you're doing well. And hope everybody had a safe and fun and happy holiday this past week. We had Thanksgiving. We had a ton of football, NFL, college. Now basketball started for college sports. My Husker men's are doing well. Ladies doing well as well. Too many wells there, redundant. And just had a nice chill time with the family. Had some friends over with their kids. The littles, 11 and 4, or almost 5. And we ate some turkey, had some good food. My wife destroyed the kitchen in a good way. She destroys it because she's a good cook, so everything's a mess. That's what she says. So, but I'm not going to doubt her because the food is always good. Not going to doubt that at all. It's always delicioso. So, everything's coming out good. And what else is going on here for myself? So Rico is going to be coming in late. I think he got his podcast area snatched up on him. But tough losses too. Some losses I say basketball did good, but my football, we lost in our new rival, Iowa Hawkeyes, by 3 points. Great game to watch it on TV, watch it in person. I can't imagine what that stadium felt like. Watching it on TV, I was just like, last turnover hurt our chances to go bowling, getting a bowl game on our schedule, which we haven't had in a few years here, being Nebraska Cornhuskers. So it is a big goal of ours to get there and for the team. I say ours, but I'm not on the team, but just as a fan base, we just want to be watching our team somewhere down south where the weather's nice, playing in some crazy name bowl game. It doesn't matter, because obviously it means that we won 6 games, had a productive season, and for some of the fans get to go and visit the team in that away neutral site. If it's California, if it's Arizona, if it's Texas, if it's Georgia, if it's Florida, whatever bowl game that lights up between, I say probably the next couple weeks here in December, where you start seeing the bowl games pop up everywhere. What's up, Average Historian? How you been doing, man? You're the GOAT in what you do as well. Appreciate that. So I know John, he's not going to make it today, but he is here in spirit. And Rico got his podcast room jacked, so he's going to try to jack it back. But he'll be in here soon enough. And Packers won. Packers had a good game against those Lions. It was a game that obviously most fans, other than Packer fans, would be like, I think the Lions going to win this game. But it was a whole nother story. Jordan Love and the squad, Rashard Gary balled out, 3 sacks on Jared Goff. And like I said, Jordan Love, Reed, Watson, Mr. Christian Watson with 94 yards and a touchdown. Balling out of control. Romeo Doubs, A.J. Dillon, Kenny Clark, the guys on defense just doing their thing to get the victory against the 8-3. I say 8-2, now 8-3 Detroit Lions. So that was good for that, So good weekend, back and forth, up and down. Like I said, Huskers losing on the football field, but won on the basketball court. My Packers winning, as well. Esports team gearing up. I say the school students, I say gearing up for finals week. We got finals starting in the next couple of weeks, but we got Dead Week next week, which is going to be kind of finals going on right now. What's up, Wisco Fanatics? How you doing? I know all Packer fans are very happy because not only did they win against their heated in-division rivals, one of them, the Lions, the Packers also got a big game this Sunday they got those Kansas City Chiefs coming to town, and you know what that means? That means Tay-Tay's coming to town. When I say Tay-Tay, I mean Taylor Swift, because everybody knows she's dating Travis Kelce. Oh, there's Rico, the rookie. Let me bring him on in here. What's up, sir?
How you doing?
I'm good. You got Jack for your podcast room, huh?
Yeah, I was getting ready. I was setting up in here, and then all of a sudden I heard a knock on the door, and I open it, and they're like, "Yeah, we need this for like 10 minutes." I was like, "I was gonna do a podcast, but okay."
Debo. That's what happened.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey,
got
boy,
it taken away from me.
give me that room.
Yeah, I thought I was important. I'm not.
No, you are important. You're important, Rico. We all are in some way, same shape and form. Oh, you froze a little bit. Oh, there you go. Now I'm just giving everybody my check-in here and crazy holiday, fun holiday, up and down holiday. I explained between the men's and women's basketball doing well, but then obviously the football team losing to the Hawkeyes, are in divisional West Conference or West Division Big Ten Conference rivalry. That was kind of a damper, but then the Packers won later on or the day before, which nobody expected. And now I say players, and nobody cares. and then talking about my esports team, you got players that are all the players in school getting ready for finals week. Actually, we did have a game, so I will never do this again. I didn't check the Discord, so it's on me. I didn't see no games popped up on like our social media thread until later, and so we did have a game last night. We had Rocket League played against Iowa, and we beat them. And the week before we beat Wisconsin, so. It was a good night for Rocket League, getting a couple wins. They had a rough start. Now they're coming out of the first early season of the big esports conference there. So I'm excited for that. So Rico, how was your winter break? You have littles too. I know it's always fun with the little ones running around the house.
My winter break was nice. It was consisted mostly of watching volleyball and talking about that and just hanging out with the family and getting some gifts for my birthday. That was the week before, but
oh, nice. Oh, I didn't know that. Happy birthday. Happy belated. Did not know that, bro. You gotta say something. I would have got you something.
So got a 30 years old now. And my kids are just like, that's old. And I was like, yeah, I know. Thank you for that. But no, it was just winter break was mostly just talking about volleyball, which is what I'm going to be doing for the foreseeable future for quite some time. Hopefully, as the Nebraska volleyball is in the NCAA tournament as the #1 overall seed.
Yes.
Get the host the first 2 rounds and the regional round as well. So
yes,
we'll be here in Lincoln, and then hopefully, if I can figure everything out and possibly get a sponsor, I'll be headed down to Tampa to cover them in the Final Four as long as they make it all the way down there. So
yes,
that's fun. That was pretty much my winter break. Not a lot going on. Played in the snow a little bit with the kiddos because it snowed up north. I know you don't know about that because you were
no more.
Down in Texas.
Yeah, I'm down in Texas now. I lived 20 plus years of that. Okay, I earned my key card to get up out of there. But no, that's big fun. You got snow. Was it enough snow to do snow angels? Is my first question. If you could hear me, hello, Rico. Oh, he froze a little bit. All right, we'll get him back here on the screen here. But Wisconsin Fanatic says we're recapping the Lions game and previewing the Chiefs game on Friday night. Can't wait. Gonna be fun to talk about. Yeah, we talked about a little bit. You kind of blinked away. Now you're back, Rico. So
hey,
did you hear my question?
It was enough for snow angels, and for snowballs. And it was pretty packable. So
nice. That's the good snow. That's the good snow.
Yeah, it was
pack
packable,
it together.
so you could make good snowballs.
That's
not
good
the
stuff.
ones that fly apart when you throw them.
Yeah, you can't aim. Don't aim for the head. Got to aim this body shots. Can't be mean. Were you mean? Were you mean? Were you going for headshots or body shots? Are you there? Oh, he broke up again. Come back to us, Rico. There you go. Did you hear me, Rico? Rico, hello.
Hey, sorry, it froze. I couldn't hear you. I was waiting. I was waiting for it to come back. The Wi-Fi in this room is not the best.
We're gonna get that work together. I got the game plan for that. We gotta get you ether plugged in there. My question was though, were you nice and throw body shots, or were you throwing headshots only, or did you go medium?
Well, look, when you're throwing snowballs at little kids, they're kind of small, So you're aiming for the body, but they move erratically. There's no telling where they're going to move.
They're unpredictable. I'll give you that. So you got a couple of headshots in.
I mostly aim for like the feet because it's just safer that way.
100%.
But you know, no, I wasn't. I didn't play baseball. I wasn't a quarterback. I'm not that accurate. So you know, there's a couple, not in the face, but like back of the head, side of the head. But they're wearing hats, so no snow gets in their ear. They'll freak out if that happens.
As long as they were smiling.
Yeah, they were
smiling. Okay,
they were.
Then you're good. Not where they do the slow.
They
do that cry where
no noise.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's the bad. When you hear that cry from a little kid, you're like, "Oh man, I just hurt their soul. I just hurt their soul."
They like sit there in their mouth, and you're just holding. You're like, "No, it's okay, please.
Those slow cries. Like I said, you hurt the soul, almost like you hurt their soul.
Yeah.
So hopefully there was none of that going on. That's good here. So before we kick off to our quick hidden news bites of the week here, I'm gonna talk about one of our sponsors of the show here, Sly. So play is an essential part of life. That means playing video games, playing outside with your friends, playing with your kids when the snow's on the ground. So whether digital or outdoors, exploring the world is fun. Keep the good times rolling and support your play with, I got it, the Boost. Right there, Slide Chill or Slide Dream. That means you could chill out after your gaming or after this podcast. I'm going to have a chill. I got a Boost now to get me through this podcast. Then after I'm done, I'm going to hit the chill on the way to work to get ready for classes. And so make sure you get those three. Boost, chill, and then you have Dream. That helps you kind of relax before you power down and get ready for bed and everything and all that fun stuff here. All right, on the show here. So let's get on rolling to quick hitting news bites. Rolling on the river. All right, here we go. So a couple weeks ago, last episode, which was a couple weeks ago, I talked about the Game Awards and some of the games of the years, multiplayer game of the year that's going to be chosen, who's going to win, who's not going to win, or who are the favorites and who are not the favorite. What's up, Akendo? Slight moment of panic looking for the slide can. Yeah, I did. I couldn't find it. I was like, and I got it right in front of me. So I talked about the Game Awards. That's just how I work. You know, Rico, I'm always going to be full of entertainment here. And we talked about the Game Awards a few weeks ago. But if you remember last year's Game Awards, I remember watching it, and we had a little extracurricular activity go on. Mm-hmm. People running on the stage. So in this year's Game Awards, after that incident involving unauthorized people appearing on the stage to disrupt proceedings of Jeff Knightley's produced show, so he's also the host and producer, he had in an interview with Twitch, they had a Q&A on the live stream, and if there was going to be any increased security measures for the show, he explained that the plans were in place to prevent yet another stage invasion. So that means everything's going to be tightened up for a little bit. So he goes into more discussion. He says here, we don't want to talk about that stuff too publicly. Yeah, you don't want to give up the goods, right? You don't want to say, hey, we're going to have this many security guards at this door and this many security guards at that door. You don't want to give up that information. So just because it's security, Knightley said, via VGC, we definitely have plans, and we're trying to do all we can to keep me safe, but also everyone watching the show, the audience, the people participating in the show, and everything safe. So it's certainly something we're talking about. We appreciate the concern. And he says, believe me, that is something that is a top of our minds, but we also want to put on a great show and celebrate the games and celebrate the love of video games. Celebrate the celebrities and the love of video games. So that is an important thing to keep in mind as well. But yeah, I appreciate the concern. And so for you stage crashers, stage crashers, party poopers, I've had this experience before, Rico. Okay.
Have you?
I was doing my job playing in the NFL.
As you do.
I was doing my job. Where is that at? I just found it. Where did I do with it? Did I delete it? No, I didn't. Where'd it go? All right, I'll do this then. All right, got it. So when I was doing my job one day, on Monday Night Football on the big stage.
Who's
and if
this
you
guy?
you see this guy right there.
Yeah, who's that guy? He doesn't belong there.
And so Jeff Knightley, if you need somebody for security, call your boy up. Call AG up, because this is how I handle people that run in places that they should not be at. All right, let the tape run.
Fan running out onto the field.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Hey.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what he
wrong
deserves.
place, wrong time.
You come out on the field.
But it wasn't
you're
really
lucky
my fault.
that this
See, I got
is
pushed into him.
Well, Green didn't even see him.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
All I saw was this yellow blob to my right.
You saw him. No, don't try and play.
I did not see this dude. I saw this yellow.
You didn't see him.
I saw a yellow blob next to my face, and then
You
I
put
didn't
your
realize
shoulder
then.
down.
And that's Mike Minter right here, my old college teammate. Mike Minter's right there, and I didn't realize the linebacker had pushed me into this dude.
No,
I did not realize that until I watched this video a few days ago.
The linebacker barely touched you.
No, he put. Look at that's a full-on push.
Your shoulder down, and
that's
you said, "Yeah."
That's a full.
You were like, "You ain't
push.
supposed to be here. You ain't a ref. You ain't a player."
Let's replay that. Look at that. That's a push. That's a he extended arms. That's a pass interference. That would have been a pass interference if the ball was thrown my way.
You pushed him off with your arm. Look, I said, "You don't you."
No, that was protecting myself. But if you need security, Jeff Knightley,
security.
I got you. He's blasted too. Look out. He is totally out of it.
Look, hey.
Let me go back.
He has no idea where he is.
He doesn't know.
He has no idea where he is. Look at that face.
Hold on. Let me get a good shot. There it is. That's the shot right there.
That's it right there.
He was, and that's the face I saw, but I saw more teeth because he was smiling when I hit him. And I'm just like, what is he doing here?
Dude was so excited to be out on the field.
And I saw
you're my favorite player.
And I saw the yellow jacket, and I'm thinking that he was like the event staff, the people that has event staff on the back of their jerseys or their jackets. I'm like, why is he in the middle of the football field? And why did he even get here? I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, okay.
You're crazy.
This is weird.
I love it.
This is weird.
Yeah. Look, man, if you run
so
on
Jeff Knightley
during a game, like you have to realize that there are some times where you could get absolutely cush-splashed. And that's what happened.
Yeah, you could. You've wrong place, wrong time if you're a fan. Or if you're a fan of video games.
You're not wearing a helmet. These guys who are much larger and more athletic than you have pads and helmets. I mean, it's going to happen.
It's going to happen. Like I said, wrong place, wrong time. It says, Kendall says, you saw him. I don't blame you. I glanced and I saw yellow. I just saw this big yellow thing coming at me. That's all I saw. So back to the story at hand with Game Awards here. So Jeff Knightley, if you need an extra security guard, I do have experience. I'll be less physical. I'll take the tone down on the physicality. I think just showing up and my presence will intimidate people from backing off the stage. It was another concert that I was security for too. It was back in high school, and Salt and Pepper came to Omaha, right?
Salt and who?
Salt and Pepper.
That's not
push it.
That's not how you say it.
Salt and Pepper. Salt and Pepper.
There it is.
Did I say it wrong? Salt and Pepper.
You said salt and pepper.
Oh, I said it properly. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Come on. Don't use proper English when talking about them.
Salt and Pepper came to my town, and just so happened I knew the concert promoter, and they called me up. And the only crazy thing was it was during training camp, during tour days in high school, and I almost said no because I was, I'm dedicated, right? Yeah. And then I mentioned it to my teammates. I said, "Hey guys, a friend of ours, he's the concert promoter for Salt and Pepper coming to town," and they say, "Oh, cool, you going?" And I'm like, bro, it's like we got practice. He's like, man, you better go to that concert. You better beat it. They like what they hiring you to do. I'm like, kind of be the protect the Salt and Pepper from the fans in the stage. So I'm sitting there kind of with my arms crossed, like in front of the stage. They're like, man, you better do that. I was like, because I was just about to not do it. I'm like committed to football, my teammates and everything, and they were like,
how dare you be a good teammate?
I was gonna be a good teammate and not go and be security for Salt and Pepper. But I was talked into it. I listened to my teammates, and I did. And it was great. It was a great show. And I did my job. I just stood there like this the whole night. I was like this. I was
Perfect.
A senior year in high school, Ahman. Like
People didn't even know that they were getting intimidated by a high schooler.
Yeah, I was a high schooler like this the whole time. So Jeff Knightley, Game Awards. If y'all need somebody for backup, you get me, and I'll summon my inner Debo. You know, be like,
I can do it. I wrestled.
What you got on my 40,
in high
homie?
school.
What you got on my Madden, homie?
Exactly.
Back up.
What's up? Back up where you get smacked up.
Yeah. Oh man. Like I said, I'll tone down the physicality. I'll just bring that presence. No.
Me and Ahman just standing there. We got you.
We let them have it. So Jeff Knightley crew, holla at me if you need an extra hand. No problem.
Somebody let them know.
So that means the Game Awards next week, December 7th, I believe 7:00 Pacific Standard Time is the start time. So check it out. Watch for the Game of the Year and stuff. And then watch for people running on stage. And it was interesting too. Another thing about these people running on stage, they had a thing for Bill Clinton. So the one time,
it was that one kid.
It was another event they just did earlier this year, Gamescom opening night. Somebody ran on the stage there. They interrupted Knightley, the same guy that's hosting the Game Awards.
Yep.
And demanding information. So they grabbed the mic and said they were demanding information on the new GTA 6 and claiming that Bill Clinton wanted to play the game before he was finally removed from the stage. So I'm like, what? And the same thing happened to last year's Game Awards. The guy was talking about how Bill Clinton something. I don't know what exactly they said about Bill Clinton, but they're Bill Clinton fans.
What does Bill Clinton have to do with all these video games?
I have no. That's what I'm trying to figure out here, Rico. I'm like,
is Bill Clinton a gamer?
Bill Clinton was the president back in the 90s.
Yeah,
he might be a gamer now. I don't know. I think
should we have Bill Clinton on the pod?
100%. We should.
Somebody reach out.
If you're somebody it's 7 degrees of separation here, people help us out. We get Bill Clinton on here to talk about why he's been mentioned at stage crashings and why playing GTA, or if he is playing GTA 6.
Yeah, tell him we don't want to ask any questions about his presidency. We just want to ask video game questions.
Yeah, we just want video game questions. See what his video game credit is like. You know,
I don't care. I don't care about his presidency. I don't care about what happened in the Oval Office.
No,
I
we
just
don't
want to know. I just want to know if he actually wants to play GTA.
Yeah, we know enough about that. We just want to check his gamer status. We want to see what his gamer credentials are.
Exactly. I want to know if he's a PlayStation or an Xbox guy.
Exactly.
Switch. Bill Clinton would play a Switch? You think he's sitting on a private jet playing a Switch?
Yeah, I think because it's mobile. Maybe the screen is not big enough because he's probably older now, so he might need glasses to see the smaller characters. So he probably plays it on a big screen in the private jet. He's on the big screen in a private jet.
Bill Clinton seems like an Animal Crossing. Him and Hillary probably play Animal Crossing together.
Great game. Animal Crossing. I was thinking more Mario. I think they're both competitive because they're politicians. I'm thinking they're playing Mario Kart or Super Smash Brothers. You feel me? Let that sink in for a second. GoldenEye by Eeyore. He's at work. Gaming Generations there. And Sheboygan. Think of what? You broke up a little bit.
How do you think a presidential Mario Party looks?
Oh my goodness. That's interesting. That would be interesting. It would look.
What character does each president take?
Bill Clinton. I see him as either a Mario or a Luigi guy. Hillary.
Bill Clinton seems like a Yoshi to me.
A Yoshi? I was thinking Yoshi.
Yeah.
Hillary, I think she is a Waluigi.
Ooh, yeah.
Yep. She's a villain. People, she's gonna come hard in the paint. Who else? Obama. He's gonna come in.
Obama seems like a toad.
Either that or I'll go Yoshi with Obama.
Really?
Yoshi.
Okay.
Yeah. I go Yoshi. Bill is Toadstool. I love it. Bill Clinton would be told. Bill Clinton would be told also, small. Hi, how you doing? We're here to help.
Donald Trump would take Wario.
You got Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton.
Oh, that's what that guy said the last. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Eeyore said. That's a good one there. All right. Oh man, we do have the intro. I'm gonna get the intros put in, but for our next segment here, the best thing on social media, we do have intros for that. I just got to get them inputted here. So next week or next couple of weeks, we'll have that. So
Nice.
with the best things on social media this week, we starting with my man Rico.
Yes. So
what you got here,
what
Rico?
I saw on social media was this guy named the Dazzle. I don't know how to pronounce it, but he went out of his way and got 600 platinum trophies on PlayStation games.
I'm envious already.
He played 600, and this was just on PS4. 600
Oh my god,
games on PlayStation 4 and platinumed each and every one of them. I went through. He had like a thread of some of the games. It started June 17th, 2016. I don't know why, but he started with his platinum trophy number 131, and it was Hitman Contracts. And from there on, he just kept
went
going.
hard in the paint. He went hard
game
in the paint.
after game after game, and you can go through the thread, and it starts at 131, goes all the way to 600, which his final game that he platinumed on PS4 was God of War Ragnarok.
Oh,
so he platinums that one, and he's like, "This is it. I'm done with the PS4 like platinum, this gen console." And Sony, I believe Sony sent him a PS5 to continue his platinum
journey,
gold, and he starting the new Clank. That's the first that he's playing on his PS5.
Which one? What was the game? You broke up.
He's the new Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, the new Ratchet and Clank. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Awesome.
That's the first game he's playing on his PS5. So shout out to him. 600 platinum trophies on his PS4. Now starting on his PS5. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, Dazelle, you live in my dream. When I retire from everything I'm doing now, which is a long time, this is what I want to do. I want to get these trophies, collect them, the achievements unlocked on Xboxes, the trophies on PlayStation. It's like, just to have that time to put that together, because it's a grind, but it's a fun grind. It's a love of the process grind. If you love the process of gaming, RPGs, whatever game you're playing, you get those little that makes the sound. I'm like, yes,
it just pops up in the little right corner.
that little thing pops up and you get the trophy. Like, there it is. I feel so
every
good.
time I get one, I don't even realize, like, it just pops up. I go, what did I do? I don't know what I did. I'm
so happy inside.
I don't know if this makes me a bad gamer. I don't have a single platinum trophy.
No, you just got to be a little bit more committed. But you got a good excuse.
I finished games.
You got 2 little kids, so that you have a great excuse for not getting trophies or achievements on Xbox. You're good.
Like, I finish games, but I don't get all the achievements. I don't get all the trophies. So I don't have any platinum trophies. I've thought about it. The first game I want to platinum is probably going to be The Last of Us, and then The Last of Us 2.
Ooh, yeah.
I'll work on platinum, getting a platinum trophy on those ones. Only problem is, I think The Last of Us, for a platinum, you have to get some trophies from the multiplayer, and I don't know how many people are playing the multiplayer on The Last of Us still. There was a multiplayer option.
It was.
They did.
How did I miss that? Oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't know it either until like a couple years ago.
What? And Eeyore says retirement is built for going through backlogs of RPGs. I'll add RPGs to that because that's going to be my retirement. I'm going to be playing. I'm like, in my brain, I know it may not happen, but I'm thinking about it in my brain, like going back to like Legend of Zelda and starting from there and then go on the way. That's that's the rest of my life type of grind. But yeah, that's a tough. I don't think Nintendo is going to be ready to grow with Legend of Zelda Gold cartridge. You know what I'm saying?
Probably not.
That's like an achievement in itself where you beat that on the gold cartridge, which I had, which I don't have now, which is like, I wish I still had it. And Akendo says battle, and I jumped on Last of Us multiplayer not too long ago, but it will probably die off soon. Oh, so it's still on. It's still active.
And I need to hop on there and get those trophies. I tried it. It's kind of confusing and kind of difficult, so I'll figure it out.
What's confusing about it?
It's just a little weird because they have the map, and then you just have to go and kill the other players, but at the same time, you're hiding and the like getting up and the shooting and the throwing the like makeshift grenades and all that stuff. Like it's a little difficult.
Yeah. Yep. It's kind of like Resident Evil when you do on the shift into the guns, you got to build out your bullets sometimes. Yeah. On Resident Evil, same thing you got to do on Last of Us. I played both of them. I didn't finish the first Last of Us because my PS4 crashed. The hard drive blew up. Eeyore from Sheboygan Gaming Generation Sheboygan tried to save it, but I couldn't save it. He told me, he said, we either fix your PS4 or he said, but I got to clear off the hard drive. I'm like, what? You got to do what? I got to erase. He told me that. I was like Thanos. Do what you got to do, partner.
That's painful.
Make that snap.
So have you gone through it yet? Have you played it all?
I played it all. I'm like halfway through the first one, but I finished part 2, Last of Us part 2. I did finish that one. So I was like Thanos. I was a G. I was like, you got to do what you got to do.
How do you finish the second one, but you haven't finished the first one?
Because it came out when I got my PlayStation 5, I was so hyped about that. I was like, let me do this and walk through.
You are ridiculous. I replayed The Last of Us for like the 5th time, like before The Last of Us 2 came out.
Oh man, you got me beat.
I played through it a few times. I really like that game.
Nice. Christmas gift idea. What's that? Eeyore. What's the Christmas gift idea? All right, and we have the true music fan. It says, when did I get my first PlayStation console? So when did you get it?
Is it when did or when do? Like
when
do you not have one yet?
Oh, when? When do? Gotcha. You should probably get one now.
Yeah, true music fan. Guess what? The best time to get your first ever PlayStation console? Right now.
Immediately.
Right now. You should have got it over the weekend because of Black Friday.
Black Friday discount
and all that stuff.
All the online stores.
The deals are still going. So, but right now.
Ooh, he's talking about the gold cartridge for a Christmas gift. Ooh, I might Christmas gift myself.
I love how it says your gold Zeldab.
I know what he means. I know what it means. All right, my turn for best thing found on social media. So I went funny route here. Hold on, let me get the screen ready here. I went nope. Where we at? What? The comments? All right, here we go. Boom. Get that down. I went funny route. I found some funny stuff. All right, I'll start with the title. There's the title.
Who needs a bun when you have pizza?
All right, y'all ready for all this? Ready for some?
Scared.
All right. Why are you scared?
I don't know.
Don't be scared. Trust me, you're gonna enjoy this. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. Let me get the screen ready. Oh, it's already ready. Here we go. Here's my man.
Okay. I want you to be my lady.
They taking the pizza slice as a bun for the cheeseburger.
Oh my God! Damn, pizza is the bun. Oh my! Give me like 19 million of them. I'll be big as hell. Give me some!
Oh man! First he breaks it down. He gets into the song. He is singing it word for word. This is a big man's dream right here. And then listen to him right here.
Pizza is the bun.
He said,
"Oh my! Give me like 19 million of them."
He said 19 million. He said 19 million.
Even 19 million.
19 million of them. And then he said he's gonna be big as hell. I'm like, he's admitting defeat.
Oh
my God.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared anymore. I need that yesterday.
Oh my goodness. It is ridiculous. Just imagine a pepperoni pizza and a cheeseburger between two pepperoni pieces of pizza.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that.
I
have some frozen pizzas. I have some frozen pizzas in the freezer. I have some hamburger. I'm gonna do this.
Send me a video of you doing this, please, and we could post it on your social media. I'll retweet you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that.
I'll share it with everybody. Akendo says diabetes. Where you go? It says diabetes, but I do it.
Oh, 100%.
No, not diabetes, Akendo. Cholesterol and high blood pressure. That's what
you say. It's not diabetes. It's diabetes.
Diabetes. I was like, when I saw it, actually it was my wife. She turned me on to this one. She said, "Babe, look at this." And I'm like, "Oh my goodness!" And see, I grew up around big men being football, right? And the stuff they do, I wish I had a camera. I wish I was videotaping my man. One of my old linemen, about 2000. This was 2002 season. It was his rookie year. We had a game in San Francisco. Morning, it was an early. It was a 3:00 kickoff or 2:00 kickoff. Long story short of it, it's breakfast time. It's an early game. Like I said, we went up for breakfast, and at the time he didn't know he was going to play. He was a backup at the time. It was his rookie year, and he comes to breakfast. So his first plate was all scrambled eggs on a plate about this high. About scrambled eggs that high. Okay, this is the plate where his bottom hand in. This is the top of the scrambled eggs.
Delicious.
And then another plate with bacon, about stacked that high.
Perfect.
And then another plate with cheese, Kraft squares of cheese stacked up about that high.
No, too much. Nope, too much.
And so when he got the plates to his table, he spread the Kraft cheese on top of the scrambled eggs and then the bacon on top of that and start eating it. And I said, "Bro," I like, "you got enough?" He said, "No." He said he gets bored I get hungry on the sidelines, AG. I was like, "Oh my goodness." I said, "Okay." And then and he's like, "I don't, I'm not going to play. So-and-so is always in the game, I'm like, "All right." I said, "Okay. Yeah, I feel you. You want to make sure you're not hungry on the sideline during the game. No problem." But in pregame, I think it was Marco, who was the starter, got hurt. His back went out. No, Earl Dotson. Earl Dotson's back went out.
Okay.
And my man had to start.
Not great.
All I was thinking about was I thought about it. I was like, "KB." I'm like, looked at him. He's like, "Just don't stand near me, AG. I'm good though." He gave me a warning. He's like, forewarned me. It's like, "All right, I'm gonna be good though. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna be good." And I'm like, glad you got food in you. You got protein.
Energized.
You got all type of stuff. You could burn it off.
Yeah,
if you need it.
That's a lot of eggs, bacon, and cheese to
But my man here I gotta do one more time with the sound. Hold up, one more time. He's singing. "I want you to be my lady." Oh my God! Oh my God!
It's the bun. Oh my! Give me like 19 minutes of them. I'm gonna be big as hell.
That last line is hilarious. "I'm gonna be big as hell." He is admitting defeat.
Big as hell. You already big.
Big as hell.
Big as hell.
Man.
You're about 19 minutes in.
I was like, I gotta put this online. I gotta put this on the show.
Love that.
This is hilarious.
Love that.
When you say who needs a bun when you have pizza, the mind just goes. And
I had no idea where that was going. But it went in a good direction.
It did. It did.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's very good. When you do it, send me a video, por favor.
Oh, I definitely will.
Send me a video, por favor. All right. We're off to game releases. Now we have audio for this end. So game releases.
Release the games. It's time for the game releases. Game releases.
All right. Here we go. Game releases. So it's just me this week. I didn't get nothing from you, or did you send something late?
I sent you one.
Oh, man. Where is it? You probably texted me. You always text me on the phone. Hold on.
It's fine.
I missed it.
I texted you the same day. I get toaster ball.
Oh, that's a game?
Yeah. You said
I didn't know
it.
I didn't know it was on the list. My list disappeared. It disappeared for some reason. Oh, here we go. Here we go. You know what? We got another. I could do. I'm fast. I can get you some.
Okay. Toaster ball.
That's a real game with that title. It's a video game. It's a video.
I looked at it.
I know. I sent it. I know that.
And I said, that looks amazing.
I didn't see Toaster Ball. I just saw the video because I got so into the PlayStation trophy thing. I totally blanked on the Toaster Ball. Great game.
Okay.
Great
Toaster
name
Ball
for a game.
Nintendo Switch.
Hold on.
It comes
talk.
out tomorrow. You can get it on the Nintendo Store, Nintendo Switch for $9.99. Multiplayer sports game with toasters. It's a multiplayer physics-based sports game. Quick to learn, perfect for good old game nights. 1 to 4 players, local multiplayer.
This is off the chain.
Yeah, 24 gameplay variants, 5 unique arenas, 14 legendary athletes to play as, AI toasters, and a ton of options to customize your matches. The basics of Toaster Ball are very simple. Just press one of the 2 buttons on your toaster for a short time, release it, and voila. The longer you press, the higher your toast will fly. Each ejection also makes you jump, allowing you to hop around the field and push your opponent into tight situations. The more you play, the more pro moves you'll discover, from double jumping to the deadly turbo flip.
The turbo flip in Toaster Ball. Okay.
Yeah, Toaster Ball. It's
wow.
There's a bunch of different game variants, and you're a toaster. And
that is
you
awesome.
You play like
Love
soccer, pong or whatever, and you throw your toast up, and yeah. I mean, look.
There it is.
Look at that. Look at that.
I love it.
That you flip. There it is.
Raiders, the thinking behind this game, they put some thought into it.
Like somebody probably.
The creativity is amazing.
Victory. Somebody saw Rocket League and said, "Okay,
let's do this with toasters.
Toasters
all day."
And they were like, "Yeah, okay."
Oh, I love the creativity. It's an older game. What? March came out in May? What? Oh, well.
It comes out full release. Yeah.
Full release, though.
Yeah, full release.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay.
Tomorrow, though.
Okay.
Score a goal.
We got a little Pong action. You go back to the. There you go. There's Pong.
Yep. 0 gravity Toaster Ball.
Okay. So you're in space.
Yep. All kinds of
island. You're on a beach.
Different game variants. It's pretty much the same game.
Village.
Yeah, it's like the same game, but just different options on how to play. You use your toast, you use your toaster, you jump up, use the toaster to hit the ball back, throw the toast up to hit the ball back. Yeah, I'm just saying, it's fantastic.
Wow. So you're not only being real creative and having to play with toasters, you're also changing the map as you go, or you got to adjust to the map. Oh, I like this. This is a game that we're going to have a tournament for this.
I said it's a game night thing. You can have up to 4 players.
Game night thing. I got this in the works.
Toaster Ball, baby.
All day, every day. Oh, we got
Nintendo Switch.
I got. Oops. Let me replay that. That looks so fun.
I remember.
Now you're gonna look at your toaster.
I don't know, man.
Differently.
I saw the name, and I kind of did what John did, where I saw the name and I thought that looks weird. So I looked it up and I was watching the video and I go, yes, this is the one that I want.
Hey, you see how they're going into it? They're going into it like on ESPN.
Yeah, they're like
almost golf.
It's one of the best sports in the world.
Toaster ball.
We've played with paddles. We've played with oars. We
play with cars. We play with cars.
And now we play with Toaster Ball.
Oh, who's this made by?
Look at that. It's so simple. It is made by, let me try and find it.
It was awesome. This is innovative of innovation. This is the definition of
less craft tours.
Less craft tours.
And 7 Studio. I think it's
7
spelled Seaven. SEAVN.
Where? Dang, all
studios.
Oh, so you're gonna have people going ham at getting good at this game.
Oh yeah, this seems like a game that I would be good at. I'm good at weird, dumb. Well, not dumb because
this is a weird dumb game. No, it's a weird dumb game, but it works. It's a good game.
Yeah.
It's not really dumb.
AI toasters in there. See, I told John that I'd throw some AI in here. There you go, John. There's your AI toasters.
Yep. You have the AI toasters with little balls and toast and little pieces of toast.
Yep.
You got the ode to Pong right there, right? The shout out to Pong, old school game. And again, innovation, creativity, Who would have thunk that we would talk about a game where your competition is ping pong with toasters?
Exactly.
Really?
Big fan.
Remember the first
Awesome.
time
Big
I
fan.
saw them.
Good job.
Yeah,
Rico.
top that, Ahman.
No, I can't.
And yet here
But
I
I'm gonna
was,
top it one of my favorite games that I love to play,
miracles on the field.
and it's on
They
now
were
Nintendo Switch. So
Nintendo Switch.
yeah, a game that I beat several times, as you beat Last of Us 5 or 6 times. I've beat games of this series a lot. So let me get set up for that.
Okay.
All
I
right, I
too
got
am
that.
bred.
And I've played this game so many ways. Oh, we got a little commercial right now. Little commercial first.
Beautiful singing voices hanging out.
Always.
Yeah.
So we have Batman Arkham Trilogy on Nintendo Switch, y'all. On Nintendo Switch. That means I could play my Batman series that I've beaten probably at least 5 times per game. So that means 20 times over. I didn't play Arkham Knight, Batman, was it Arkham City, and Batman. It was another one. It was 3 of them. Obviously, it's a trilogy, and I also completed all the Joker findings where you see the little Joker question mark, and so you gotta look around the map for his Joker thing. Like you gotta accomplish it. So I accomplished all the Joker achievements that could be found in all the Batman Arkham series games.
So you're telling me you're a little obsessed with this game?
I'm a little obsessed with it. I have a tattoo on my left leg. Others to come. You know, I just know things about this game, about this guy. I talk about him. He's on this side. Oh, this side. There you go. He protects my what's that? My left shoulder, which is my best shoulder. My best side. Hashtag Arkham Trilogy, please. So if you remember this game when it came out, the fighting, the grappling, if you hit the marks perfectly on your controller or mouse and keyboard, you get a perfect combination and you just knock people out like he's beating up Mr. Freeze right there. And it's the same, I believe it's the same, I say, button combination pattern that if you played Spider-Man, any of the Spider-Mans, 1, Miles Morales, and now 2 is out. It's the same type of combat fighting they had where you could chain together 40 hit combos and then get the big multiplier score after all the combos. So that was the part of the game that I loved, other than the storyline, because I was already in love with it since I was a kid playing being Batman. But now on Switch, that means I could take him. He's gonna be in my backpack when I'm on the road.
Yeah, you're gonna be walking around with your Switch.
I could put
like, oh man, I'm gonna play some Batman.
I'm gonna get my Batman fix in right here. Man. Give it to him. Bop, 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 bop. Got all the good characters: Ra's al Ghul, Harley Quinn, Joker, doing his thing there. I say the hardest one was, and the favorite suit is Batman 99 or Batman Beyond. Spider-Man 99. I got that confused. So Batman Beyond is probably my favorite Batman costume there.
That's a good one.
That's the dope one. No, it has no cape.
Nope.
And you just see all the yokeness when he's wearing that one. You know, he's Batman. And that's the new Ed Patterson Batman too. That's in this game. That is for. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's a pre-order thing. I think it says it on the screen here, or said it at the beginning, or right at the end. Right at the end, it says, "There you go. You get the pre-order. You get the new Batman suit free." There you
go. You can be
Thank you, Nintendo. Thank you, Switch. I appreciate y'all for bringing this game to the Switch. So that means I could never leave home without it.
They don't know that they've just created a monster.
And always be Batman. Why'd you change your voice? I didn't change my voice. I didn't change my voice. But question, I got a question though, and you can answer this. You're a good person to ask this to, Rico.
Okay, what's up?
Why? Because my wife, she just laughs every time I try to wonder why. Why is people picking on Batman? That's what I want to know. Why people want to make jokes on Batman?
What do you mean?
just jokes. There's all so many memes, gifs, parodies of bad Batmans. Okay, I just want to know why.
Because
What's the question? What's the reason why?
Because it's just funny. It's just
It's
funny to
funny?
make fun of Batman
It's
because
easy?
he's the only. I'm now. Correct me if I'm wrong.
What's that?
Everyone that's listening and you, I'm pretty sure he's like the only superhero that like changes his voice when he talks.
Well, he has to because he's Bruce Wayne. Everybody knows that.
But like Superman doesn't change his voice. He talks the same. He just takes off his glasses and takes off his working suit.
Right.
And talks the same. Flash talks the same. Like everybody talks the same except Batman. He decided, oh, if I am the Knight, I have to sound like the Knight.
Well, he is also a billionaire, so he don't want to be sounding like the billionaire, so people find out who exactly he
Nobody's
is.
going. Even if you sound like him, you sound like Bruce Wayne. Nobody's going to be like, oh well, obviously this guy who's beating up villains at night is the billionaire Bruce Wayne. That makes sense. No, he doesn't need to do that.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
It's unnecessary, and it just sounds funny because
Yes,
everybody can do that. Because everybody can do that. Because you don't have to sound like Batman to sound like Batman. You just have to lower your voice and make it gravelly and gruff. I am Batman.
What's gruff? Hold up, time out. What's gruff? That's new.
Gruff, like
What's gruff?
like I don't know. I don't know the definition, but I know what I'm saying. All right.
You made up a word. You just made up a word on the stream.
Gruff is a word.
Gruff is not a word. You just made it up.
Look,
it's a word. It's a new word. You just added to the Webster's Dictionary.
It's not a new word.
And the American vocabulary. That's okay.
Gruff.
We do that. We
All
do
right,
that
here we
on
go.
this show. We create words.
No. Dictionary. Gruff of a voice, rough and low in pitch.
Is that? Let me see. Is that on your phone? Put the phone on the camera.
I googled it on my laptop.
I don't know.
Here, I'll Google it on my phone too. Ask
me.
everybody that's listening.
Text it to me. Text it to me.
Gruff.
Gaming Generations.
Here you go.
Says, the Harley Quinn show does it great. Yes, it does. Okay. You were right. I was wrong. All right. I admit that. You made it. You actually.
Where's the trigger?
Where is it? It's so many. If you go on YouTube, they got so many videos killing my guy. Like, come on.
It's hilarious.
And it's mostly Christian Bale, too. The Christian Bale ones. They just go in on him. Rico, you'll never win this argument. AG would never take Batman slander. He's kind of right there, but I'm in a good mood today. I'm in a good mood today. So let's get on to.
He sounds like an old man.
Hey,
get off my lawn, Joker.
Yeah, that's what he does. That's how he talks. All right, let's get over to what's on stream to wrap up this show here.
Row, row, row your boat gently up the... sorry. Excuse me. It's time for What's on Stream.
All right, and what's on stream here? We got part 7. Part 7, not episode.
Part 7.
Part 7. I keep because I want to say episode. I always switch it up.
Episode
of
part
Ahsoka. And it's continued to get more awesomeness, right? You said you just watched it. I watched it, and it just for Eeyore. Remember, this is not canon. We're not experts. This is just our opinion. Eeyore, I don't want to get you mad. I don't want Igor to get or Sir Boy Gaming Generation to get mad at me. It's just our opinion, okay? Just clearing that out. Then he says, Batman got caught and Scarecrow unmasked Batman, and Joker is then sad because what? Because
he put a down payment. He put a down payment on an electric car.
And then the Joker goes to say,
Great Enterprise said that they made an electric car coming out this year. I put a down payment. I still haven't gotten it. Where's my damn electric car, Bruce?
Thank you, Gaming Generation. He said he will be calm. So, in this episode, we have Hera Syndulla, the Sergeant General, answering to the New Republic here in the first scene here. And I'll pause it just to get everything going. So, to the New Republic, while reunion takes place far, far away with Ahsoka and Sabine and missing his name now. The one of the guys they were
they only said his name a million times.
Ezra. I'm sorry, Ezra. That's what it was.
They only say his name like
they don't say his name 1,000 times in there. So Ezra and Sabine are chilling in a place far, far away. But Hera, General Sabine, is on trial because of her actions in the last episode, going in to battle and help Ahsoka get through things that the Senate did not quite approve. But what I like about this scene two things I like about the scene is Hera stood her ground against Senator Vino or Exno, if I'm saying his name right. Exno. He was going in on her like you did this on your own and this, that, and the other. And this raised the question is, where does his allegiance lie? Because he sounds like he's a part of the Empire, right?
I wanted to kick him in the face. That's what I wanted.
He sounds like he's a part of the Empire, asking Hera all these hardcore questions.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, why'd you do this?
Everything.
You shouldn't have did that. And so I guess that's your way of doing things. Yeah. And she's holding you like,
proof that this is happening. Oh, right. You don't have proof? Then it didn't happen. Obviously, you're still a rebel. You shouldn't be a rebel. You're a general. You need to do this. You have to do things by the book. And it's like, bro, what is your problem?
Like, hold up. So Hera continues to hold her ground, saying, hey, look, we need to move because I know and I've seen and she's heard things going on. As we know, Thrawn is here, right? Thrawn is getting ready. He's getting the stormtroopers ready. The mask, I want to get one so bad when they start selling them. It's so dope. But they're the baddies, and the baddies are getting ready. They're doing their chess moves to get in position. Because even in the one fight scene where Ahsoka and Hu Yang are flying from the Imperial space ships through the asteroid field when they're coming out of hyperspace with the space wells.
Yep. Oh, the
minefield that the Imperial set to come out of jump. Even then, Thrawn is like, let them, just pull off the fighters. We want to follow where they go. He's like found out, and that's when he finds out, like right there, he finds out, oh, Ahsoka was trained by Anakin Skywalker and trained by Darth Vader. Darth Vader, as a Jedi and as a Sith, very unpredictable. And he says that. And so he's like, you know what? Let's not do nothing. Pull off the fighters and let her lead us to where they're going next. We follow her move. So we then stay ahead of her. So that's where his cunning, his smarts about strategy. He's basically like the Bill Belichick of the Star Wars universe. But
I hate how smart he is.
He's super smart.
Making me mad.
So very wise decision to pull off, because then they were able to find in and follow where Ahsoka and Hu Yang is going to. So back to the center, Sino here, where he's going in. But the trump card, and also you got the Kevin. He even disrespected the droids. Even the droid got hot. He's like, hold up, man, you better back on all that up.
He's like,
and reason why. Reason why is because we had CP3O show up in the scene here. So spoiler alert. And so when you know, and this is where you find out in the show, and it's been happening in several episodes for Ahsoka, for Mandalorian, for Andor, when certain characters that carry weight or are the big dogs of the storyline show up in the scene, everything kind of just goes calm. Then the music comes in, and then boom, it's CP3O talking in the background. And we're like, oh. And I already kind of knew. I'm like, oh. I'm like, why CP? I'm like, oh, CP3O.
Heard the voice.
Yelling, he's trying to get. I was like, yeah. He's playing hooky with the little security guard there. He's like, hey, man, let me get by. I got a message to tell you from Princess Leia. Organa says I gave Hera the orders. So, bam, domino, game over.
Mic drop.
Go. Yeah. Are you playing spade? You play spades. You get that last spade hand. Bam! Break the whole table. That's what happened right there. CPO just broke the whole table with Princess Organa, Leia giving the order, saying, "Hey, we gave her the order, so it's okay. So back up off of her." So I love how they done that. Even though off camera we don't see her, but the power is still there. The respect is still there of what between Princess Leia and what CP3O bring to this storyline, because everybody knows their background, the Star Wars, New Hope, and Empire Strikes Back. I'm like, so leave her alone, back up.
She got
so
all the power. What's
they
up?
got set straight here in this scene here. So that's the story is getting set up for a nice little battle. It's not going to be the end because we already seen that it will be a season 2 of Ahsoka is being green lighted. I noticed that on IMDb. So it's good to know that. But then in these scenes here, you're just kind of seeing where people are playing their cards too heavy and finding out where their actual allegiance lies. And I think they might get them in trouble later on with Senator Zeno. That's just my take on it. And I'll pass it over to you, Rico, if you have anything else you want to add to the first part of this recap of part 7, Dreams and Madness. So great name of this episode, by the way.
With name. Just the meeting between the senators and everybody, it's like you said, people are playing their cards a little too heavy, trying to discredit everything that was going on and trying to prove that, you know, somebody was in the wrong when they were just trying to help out. And the hard thing for her is that she doesn't have any proof to go on that anything is actually happening because nobody else was there, and anybody that was there, they're discounting because they believe that, you know, she's telling them what to say. So it's hard for her to prove that she's correct, but getting Leia Organa's, you know, seal of approval or what have you really helps her out. But then, you know, you have the senator going up to her like, I know she didn't give you permission to do this.
Exactly, right here in this scene here.
Yeah. Like, so what's going on? And she's like, look, I don't really know, but I know we need to prepare for something.
Exactly.
And that's all you get. And that's all. And the problem is, whatever's happening in that other galaxy, none of them know. They just know that they went. They don't know if anybody is going to be alive. They don't know if Thrawn is going to be there, if Ezra is going to be there. But what they do know is that they're in a different galaxy. They don't know if they're going to be able to come back. But if they do come back, things could either be really good or terrible. So
100%.
It's just a lot of preparation for you. Probably, you know, she said we have to prepare for the worst. So it's you know, that dreams and madness is that madness part of it where
the madness is Thrawn.
You have no idea who's going to come back from hyperspace.
Right.
But something's going to happen.
Who's going
to come back from that other galaxy, but something's going to happen.
Right. And then real quick from the chat. And so Akendo, you got to unpack this. So it's been interesting now that Ray Stevenson passed away, aka Violent Skull, the other Sith that's with Shin. I didn't know in real life he passed away. So he was on Sex and the City too, as well as a younger actor. So I didn't know. So rest in peace there, Ray Stevenson. That's playing one of the Jedi. The Sith. Yeah. Did not know that. Was not aware. Thanks for the update, Akendo. Appreciate you on that.
May 21st of this year.
Oh, wow. So this is out. Will. Yeah. Wow. Did not know that. Now I know that now. So this obviously plays into the lore of the more of the Jedi, the Sith, and to be a part of this, obviously for his career of acting, you know, to have this at the end, great for him and his family. Did not know he had passed away. So rest in peace, Ray Stevenson there.
Look, he did a great job because even though he's bad, I'm sitting there like, I kind of like this guy.
Right. And he does a good job as a Sith. He does a really good job as a Sith. And so in that conversation with Hera and Mon Mothma, the senator, I think that conversation kind of then puts the weight on her as a senator, knowing like, okay, if my commander in chief, one of my foot soldiers is telling me that, hey, we need to buckle up because it's about to get really real up in here. Because we got a guy. Yeah, we got a guy, as we saw as the episode pushes on here, that has his troops in line. He said, look, now we'll get to it.
Problem.
Yeah, he's going to be a problem. I want to hit on that.
It's not like he's like powerful, I don't think, but he's just like
ultra smart,
super knowledgeable.
100%. And so, but in this scene right here, we see her, we see Ahsoka preparing for what may comes. They're doing a lot of foreshadowing here in terms of the writing of what now she knows that going to find Thrawn, continue to look for Ezra and Sabine, that obviously this is not going to be an easy journey. So she's now getting herself prepared, working on her skills. And we'll see later how the battle went on between her and Shin once they find Ezra and Sabine at the landing or on the little land of sect of land where Ezra has been surviving all this time, you know, where people didn't know if he was dead or alive. And so her and Huang are about to get on that journey. But again, like I just mentioned with, darn it, I forgot where I was going. I had the name, but I'll go back. I'll toss it back to you, Rico.
I don't know where you're going either.
It'll pop back in my brain. It was something to do with battle, more war stuff going on. In the
watching
space.
it's we've seen him before, but seeing Hayden Christensen as
that's always fun
as Anakin, and having Ahsoka tell us, he recorded a bunch of these things before he passed for me, and this is the last one, and just knowing that even though he went to the dark side, he still has this amazing impact on her. And even though he went to the dark side, she still, has this belief that there was still this good in him, and she understands this. So it was just good to see that, and having, seeing her training, knowing that she's, a Jedi Master herself. I think she's a Jedi Master, right? Yeah, she's a Jedi Master herself.
Yeah, she is now. She's training Sabine. So
still needs that, that talk from her master, and needs that, that pep talk, and just to get feeling right. It's just one of those things where even though she is a master, everybody's, you still need that extra oomph to get going. And then, you see the minefield, and you feel bad for the whales because they're getting hit, and it's crazy to have them coming out of the mouth of the whale, dodging all of this. And then, like you said, Thrawn is, sends the fighters out. But once they go, into what was it? They weren't asteroids.
Oh, they were the landmines, like the mines.
No, after the landmines, when they got out of the landmines, and Thrawn sends the fighters after them, and they're doing their thing. Like you said earlier, he has that. He has the wherewithal to say, "Oh, she was trained by Anakin. Pull the fighters back. Let her do what she's going to do. We'll follow her and
be ahead of her.
Do what we have to do,
and do what we have to do to be a step ahead of her and continue this fight." So episode
they're mad at me in the chat.
I know. I know.
Not my bad. That's why I said, is she? I had to ask.
Yeah. So she's not yet. She's not quite yet. Left the order while she was still a Padawan, but she is higher up Padawan.
So how is she able to have her own Padawans?
Hey, different rules going on now since all the Master Jedis are passed away. Majority of the Jedis, the younglings, passed away, as Akendo and Gaming Generation Sheboygan have been mentioning here in the chat. And so when now the disorder of the Jedi, because obviously it was a Fallen Order, i.e. video game, shout out right there. So the Jedi Fallen Order, then there's no rules. And so now, I remember all the questions she was asking. If we're going to talk about Ahsoka being a Jedi or not being a Jedi, she was asking questions like, where do I go from here? Because my master went Sith, and we were in the middle of my training. And I think Huang, they had a conversation she had that conversation with Huang in a couple episodes ago, and settled on, you know what? He kind of like put it in a way. It's like in that conversation, it just came to this fruition of basically, look, we've had all the Jedi pretty much gone. So now you training Sabine, it's just the next best thing to do. It's something that you should continue to do or start doing, basically. So that'll put her in a neighborhood of not officially, I'll say unofficially a Jedi. We'll say that. I know that don't sound great to all the hardcore Star Wars fans.
I'm sorry that I was wrong.
That robot has more common sense. Exactly. Huang has a lot of common sense.
Forever.
For a long time. He's seen Anakin, he's seen Obi-Wan, he's seen Yoda. He's been a part of that, just like CP3O, the droids that have been around, the Wookiees,
he's seen some things.
Chewbacca, and all those that know about those big dogs that I've talked about, like seeing Anakin, seeing Obi-Wan, seeing Qui-Gon, Lord Grievous. Who else? What's the one with the spikes in his head? Red guy. Darth Maul. He got chopped in half, but then had robotic legs later on androids or Clone Wars or something. So it's never quite an ending of the story. So this is, like I said, continuation, great storyline. Part 7 or part 8's coming up. We're going to talk about that next week. It's already up on stream if you want to watch it. Help yourself. So we got a lot of good stuff to talk about next week, because it's about to go down for the season finale. This is season finale of Ahsoka. And then also, Rico, we got to start looking at what we're going to talk about next after we finish off this recaps of
what are we watching
Ahsoka.
next?
It's some good stuff. I've been watching Gen V on Prime Video, just so you know.
Do I need to watch The Boys?
The Boy, a little bit, maybe season 1. It's like 4 seasons, but 3 seasons, but you only need to watch 1 season to then watch Gen V.
Okay. But I know that's a show that I need to watch after the kids go to sleep.
Yes, this is not. It's 18. It's 21 and up. I'll say that. It's grown. Yeah. You got to be a grown person. You got to have mortgage payment, car payment, and pay your insurance and a job to watch The Boys.
Got it.
Especially your little one. Nah. Nope.
Got it. All right.
And if you do, I'm gonna be like, "What's wrong with you, bro?
Why? What are you doing?
Yeah, what is wrong with you? Do we have to have a conversation? I gotta teach you how to be a better dad right there. Like, let's go.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes.
All right. But yeah, The Boys, or it's some good stuff. Prime, YouTube, Disney Plus is always good stuff.
We'll find something.
We'll find something. It won't be hard to look around. But everybody, I want to say thank you for joining in and living through for your Star Wars fans and aficionados more than us, living through what our conversation was.
Sorry.
We're keeping it pleasant here, having fun.
I like Star Wars, but I don't know all of it. My bad.
Yeah, we're getting it. We're getting it down.
It's a learning process.
It is. But appreciate all for hanging through that as well. And everybody on Twitch, everybody on YouTube, everybody on Facebook, everybody on LinkedIn, and everybody on Twitter Live. Appreciate everybody tuning in. And we got, like I said, we got more Ahsoka. We got more. We got this or that next week. So if you want some this or that, throw it in the Discord. Join the Discord on the link here. I know it went through a few times. I'll toss it in here one more time. Discord right there. Join it. Be a greenie. Turn yourself into a greenie. You won't look green. You just have the name. Just saying.
I'll be green.
Do that for us, please. And then updated episodes when we're coming online, when I'm streaming. And I'll be streaming tomorrow on and online, playing my favorite shooter, Halo Infinite, from about 3 o'clock to 7 or 8 o'clock tomorrow night. And then again this Sunday on and online, Modern Warfare Zombies. So if you have that game, Rico, we could join. I know T-Far, I don't know if he does. He does zombies.
He has it. I don't know if he plays zombies, but he has it.
Okay. So
he's talking about Warzone and everything.
Yeah. If he has Call of Duty, he has zombies. So maybe you could jump in with us. So that's on Saturday from noon to 4. I'm also streaming that. So 2 days this week streaming. And thank you for jumping in this podcast, hanging out with us. Had a good talks. And like I said, what we got? And then more game releases next week. And then we got other fun stuff going on. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll figure it all out.
Rico, let everybody know where they can find you on social.
You all can find me on the Twitter sphere right there at Radio Rico AC. It's where I do most of my talking. Of most of my stuff is on there. You can follow me on Twitch. I'm not streaming yet, but I will at some point. At Nikki_Flash_. I feel like I need to change that, but my wife made me a logo and I really like it. So Nikki_Flash_ on Twitch. You can follow me on there. Instagram, Enrique Alvarez Clary. You can follow me on there. I post some stuff. We had some waffles today from Heavenly Waffles. I posted a picture of those. Some waffles and gravy with some bacon. It was fantastic. It was delicious. But yeah, if you follow me on Twitter, you will be getting a lot of sports content because Nebraska women's basketball played today versus Florida Atlantic, and you'll get a lot of volleyball content as Nebraska goes through the NCAA tournament. So again, follow me on Twitter. Sometimes I'm funny at Radio Rico AC.
He's a funny dude. All the time. Yes, indeed. And you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, Ahman Green 30, YouTube, Ahman Green's Gamers Lounge, TikTok, Ahman Green's Gamers Lounge, Facebook, Twitter, all that fun stuff.
All of it.
And LinkedIn. This Ahman Green.
All of it.
University of Nebraska Director of Esports. There you go.
Kind of a big deal.
And head coach. So just having fun, coaching and playing video games. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. So
honestly, that sounds like the life.
That is a life right now. And so we'll be back here, same bat channel, same bat time, 10 a.m. here on Ahman Green TV and on Ahman Green's Gamers Lounge on YouTube, Twitch and YouTube. All right, everyone. Have a good rest of your day. Hump day. It's a hump day. Hump day. Hump day. Hump day.
I'm trying to hide. It wasn't
Okay.
working.
They still hear us. Oh, wrong one.